Sun with Brett Vickery.
Let's go! 9 at 9. We'll have a good time. 9 at 9. Leave your worries behind. 9 at 9. Well, you could be mine. 9 at 9. Good day.
All right.
Yeah, good for Brett.
Thank you.
Number 9, this guy invented the smiley face. He's Harvey Ball of Massachusetts, and you thought it was Forrest Gump. Ball served in World War II and earned a Bronze Star at Okinawa. After the war, he went into advertising, and in 1963, he was hired by an insurance company to come up with a happy image for buttons to boost employee morale. It took him less than 10 minutes. Ball never trademarked or copyrighted the smiley face. He made only $45 on the design. The insurance company didn't either, both missing out on millions. The Have a Nice Day tagline was added by two brothers in the early 70s, and they trademarked it. Harvey Ball died in 2001 at 79, but his World Smile Foundation lives on, supporting children's causes and sponsoring World Smile Day every year on the first Friday of October.
Oh, geez.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah,
Good to
that
know.
hurts.
That
Nice.
and $10 million would have been nicer.
Thank you.
Number 8, this here could be yours for about $2,000. It is the prosthetic nose that Laurence Olivier wore in 1955 when he played Richard III, the film version of the Shakespeare play. In the play, the character of King Richard III has a few deformities, like a hunched back and a withered arm, but Olivier has said that he wanted to look as evil as possible, but it's sometimes been regarded as one of the worst fake noses in movie history.
It doesn't look that bad.
I didn't think it looked bad.
It don't look like a nose. The late actor's estate is selling all sorts of props and awards. Julian's Auction House in Los Angeles.
Well, it looks like it's gone bad.
I get the feeling that it
If you
would
don't keep it in the fridge, it goes bad.
All right, number 7. It's been 2 years since Roger Federer retired from tennis for no real reason. Let's take a little montage of some of the amazing shots he's made.
Insanely good.
Oh, can you believe it? Thank you very much, says Roger Federer.
Wow. Wow.
You've got to be kidding me!
I think it looks so easy. I think I could do that. Sure.
Yeah.
No problem. There we go. Roger Federer.
All right, number 6, the BBC has taken billboard advertising to a whole new level with this creepy ad that slowly reveals the profile of Dracula as night falls.
Wow.
These billboards have been up in London and in Birmingham. Passerby will also notice a case next to the sidewalk containing daggers and labeled in case of vampires break glass. A remake of Bram Stoker's Dracula will air on the BBC One starting on New Year's Day.
But this billboard's a couple years old. Is that what you said, Terry? They're going to run it again.
That's exciting.
That's pretty cool.
Number 5, from the great Instagram account, There I Ruined It. Here's a slightly disturbing mashup of Slipknot's Psychosocial with the children's song Baby Shark.
I did my time and I went out. So if you say I'm fine, it doesn't cut. The soul is not so vibrant. The reckoning, the sickening, back and chase aversion. Pseudo-sacrosanct perversion. Go drill your deserts, go dig your graves, then fill your mouth with all the money you will save. Sinking in, getting smaller again. I'm done.
gotta play this for my niece next time.
Yeah.
She goes crazy for that Baby Shark
Yeah.
song.
Yeah.
Yikes.
That's good.
Number 4, coming up later this hour, the author of a new biography about talk show legend Johnny Carson. So let's look at the long-running feud between Carson and Joan Rivers. Over the years, Rivers made nearly 100 appearances on The Tonight Show. She eventually became the permanent substitute host when Carson was off on vacation, but NBC never offered her a show of her very own. So when Fox offered her $10 million for her own show, she accepted. Rivers claimed she called to tell him about her offer, but he hung up on her. Carson claimed she never called him. That's where it got uglier. Carson and his team issued a warning that any celebrity who appeared on Rivers' show would be banned from The Tonight Show. Rivers herself was also banned from the show for life. The two never talked again. Rivers' show was a flop. Jay Leno eventually took over The Tonight Show from Carson. Out of respect to Johnny, he never had Joan Rivers on the show either. Rivers was not invited back on The Tonight Show until Jimmy Fallon took over the job.
Wow.
Huh.
All right, number 3. This one's a few years old, but it's still pretty cool. This may be the most outrageous save anyone's ever pulled off on American Ninja Warriors. Take a look.
You know, you have
I love
to
this
get in the
show.
center of those boards, otherwise they'll fall like Flip Rodriguez did just minutes ago. And you gotta see it because the
What?
Come on.
That was the easy part.
Wow.
He tripped on the second step.
That was Dan Oliva in the first stage of the Ninja Warrior Vegas Finals in 2019. You may not be surprised that he was an Olympic gymnast. Again, gymnastics helping him out in real life.
Wow.
He won 2 silver medals in Rio and a bronze in London in gymnastics. He is the second most decorated U.S. male gymnast after Paul Hamm.
I feel like that should disqualify you from American
Yeah.
Ninja Warrior, though, right?
No, that's it. Yeah, I don't know.
You're a pro athlete?
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, number 2, we were talking last week about the Avon lady, but Larry, there's a backstory. Avon was founded by a guy named David H. McConnell, and he started out as a door-to-door book salesman. And he'd often give the lady of the home a free gift so that she wouldn't close the door on his face, a tiny bottle of perfume. Pretty soon, he realized that the perfume was what he should be selling, and in 1886, he started the California Perfume Company, then changed the name to Avon, which is Shakespeare's birthplace. He hired a woman as his first salesperson, and she was the one who had the idea that would empower female entrepreneurs. She came up with the idea of an Avon lady who would get commission for her sales.
That was so big in the 70s,
Oh,
remember?
yeah.
There was a kid in my neighborhood. His dad must have lost his job, and he started selling Avon. Oh, they were relentless on that poor kid. Every time, ding dong, Avon.
It's
Poor
Joe's
guy.
dad.
Just doing what he's, trying to raise his family. Awful. Number 1, as we said earlier, at 9:40, we're talking to the co-author of a long-awaited biography of Johnny Carson. Here's a classic Carson clip from The Tonight Show in 1965.
What is the trick on it? You throw underhanded?
No,
Overhanded
it's
then.
an overhand throw. The trick is to keep your arm extended, and that way you break the microphone. You keep your arm extended and put only one revolution on the once around on the way. But that's indefinite.
All right.
Even going into a little business,
I didn't even know you were Jewish.
Wow. That's a 9 and 9.